How's it going, YouTube? It's me, and today we are here with episode 3 of Sonic Lost World. Last episode we did the Desert Ruins and defeated Zalmon, aka what I like to call him, Fat Donald Trump. I don't know. But, I mean, and now we're gonna spend this episode in the tropical coast. So, this one is actually a pretty fun world from what I remember, so let's do it. So, you know what this really gives me? I don't really know if this really gives me the same vibes, but in a way, this kind of reminds me of Hawaii. You know what I mean? And so, if you don't remember, we used the drill literally the last stage we were in. But this time, I'm just gonna show this off so you can go underwater. So I can show what it's like so I can kind of show what it's like underwater. But see, like I've also kind of noticed this in colors too. That the underwater drill is kind of different from the ground drill. You know what I mean? So. So yeah, so it's. I know it's not anything really too special, but at the end of the day, it's just I don't know. So if you want to go, so here's this new kick move I haven't used yet, and this is the first time of you guys seeing it. I forget. Do I forget if this one is a new kick move or not? Dead. So you gotta do that on the crabs. Come on, Hedgehog. There we go. Good. There we go. I also definitely like this for. I definitely like this first soundtrack. This is absolutely bopping. And I think if I remember right, I remember I think my stepmom also kind of watched me. This was like one of the few levels I think that my stepmom kind of watched me play. And same with my sibling and my dad. So I do remember this part that sometimes these like little Eggman robots will come out. Boom. Shit. And these guys I don't really know if you want to go in, but here's a way to get a few animals. Well, assuming you're not a huge klutz like I am. All right. So we already got 81, which is more than enough, which is great. But we're not even close to done with this. I don't even think we're. From what I'm looking, we're only like halfway through the stage. You know. All right. So I remember this part too. You gotta free a bunch of these butterflies to get to that. All right. So now we're nearing a new area. But here's what I kind of wonder: like with these cans right here, is this kind of like their way of like kind of making fun of people who like litter, who like. So you know how some beaches get like really screwed up, like a lot do, like people like litter and like their garbage and shit like that. And I mean, honestly, to me, it's honestly pretty disgusting. But yeah, I just don't know, like is that why those cans are there? Like, it's just their way of set. Is it just like Sega's way of making fun of the people that actually litter like that? Either way, good, but just kind of curious about it. You know what I mean? So I don't even think I didn't even know that pathway, like when I first played this game. But hey, you learn something new every day. And I think, and coming up, okay, so we just have to do this again. Get out of my way, toxic waste barrel, or goop barrel, whatever I want to call it. All right. Sweet. Well, I do remember this part. This part is kind of tricky, but it's like, if you know what you're doing, you really shouldn't have too much trouble with it. Well, we almost got screwed there. And so that's 100 and... I currently have 122 rings and 33 lives. Oh, soon to be 34. But yeah, this is one of those ones, like, get what you can, don't try to get everything. Like, I think my dad told me that with this part of the stage. I do remember that because I got this game for like for Christmas of 2016. One of my parents gave me this game because I really got into Sonic in around my 7th grade year of high school. And my dad and I were playing this level, and I kind of struggled because I thought I had to get everything, but he kind of just told me just get what I can, you know? So just some advice. I like how we're already, like, we just finished the first stage and we're already, like, almost 6 minutes in this video, and we got a cutscene coming up. Oh, I remember this.
Me voice chips all cattywampus. Thanks to Sonic, everything's gone cattywampus.
Yeah. Hell, and like even some of my friends even kind of agree. Hold on. I'll let this go on, and then I'll say what I was gonna say.
Inhibitor to their powers. Very painful.
And very rare. The Zeti have an innate ability to manipulate magnetic fields. They can make electronics, including my mechs, to do interesting things. I control those powers with the conch, until Sonic punted it away with his typical stupidity.
Get lost, Eggman, and let us get things under control.
Well, Sonic, I mean, to be fair, you did kind of fuck up. Just saying.
Okay, if it pleases the court, all those who think Eggman is a total bonehead raise their hand.
No, in this instance, I don't. I think he, like I said in the last episode, I think he has every right to be pissed in this situation. But anyway, what I was gonna say is that, like, I kind of posted this story on, like, a part of the last episode on TikTok, and I kind of asked some of my followers, and even some of my friends agree that I was kind of right to call Sonic a dumbass in that instance, you know? Because, like, the way I think of it, my stepmom has a puppy, right? That basically like, she doesn't use this, but let's say she, uses a dog whistle for that puppy. That's basically what Sonic did it would be like if I were to, like, whack it out of that dog whistle out of my stepmom's hand. That's basically what went on with Sonic and, the conch shell that Eggman used to control, Zavok and the Six. Or Zavok, you know what I mean. But yeah, just a little... Okay, we got another cutscene with the Zeti. I remember... Well, I remember this, dude. My brother called this guy... I remember my brother called this guy Evil Yoda.
Don't be concerned.
But his real name's Master Zik. Or I'm just gonna call him Zik. Because he's not my master. Kind of like how Trump's not my president.
Good to stretch these old bones.
But I'm not gonna lie to you, the way that Zik did that, that's actually pretty impressive in my eyes. Anyway, we got another zone to do. Oh, and this one's also a pretty fun one. Like, I remember playing this one with my youngest sister one time. Like the one that I've talked about that played Colors with me. Like I said in episode 1, she didn't really watch me play a lot of Lost World, but we did play this course together, and we both thought this is definitely my favorite of Tropical Coast so far. But hell, out of all the courses, this one probably might be my favorite in Tropical Coast. But I feel like this one would definitely be in my top 5 of my favorite courses in this game. Like, I just really like the dynamic of this one. Like, basically what I mean is that I really like how you have to, like, travel through juice, which I think that's cool. That's kind of why I like this level. Alright. Damn. You sure Zik's okay? Alright. I remember this part. This part is not too great. And you'll see why as soon as we get to this slicer. So these totem poles are kind of blocking it. Yeah, and see, I kind of screwed it up. Alright. Did we get it to a good... Well, still no, but actually we might this time. I see a red ring and just because I was gonna grab it just because it's there. And it's kind of easy to get. But like, so far I think this is the only part of this level that I genuinely dislike. So we just gotta get this big melon. Shit. And basically what we gotta do is we gotta get into the slicer like last time. See? So now we made some watermelon juice. That was last time we made apple juice, now we made some watermelon juice. Yeah, did we get a checkpoint in that? I actually can't tell. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, crap. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. Whoa. Okay, I do remember, this part's actually not too bad. So, and now, think about, oh, I did forget that you can use the rocket in this one. I don't know if I necessarily picked the right time to use it, but if I'm gonna necessarily pick the right time to use it, well, hold on.
Lessons can only be learned at the end of a course. It is time to teach you those lessons.
So Master Zik is basically every conservative parent ever. The reason why I'm saying that is because he said every lesson can only be learned at the end of a boot. Basically, like spanking your kids and like smacking them on the mouth and shit like that. Yeah, so that's why I said I kind of made the joke of Zik is basically every conservative parent ever, except he's a sensei. All right. So now we get to go into some good old appy juice. Yes, I do sometimes it's called apple juice, appy juice. Don't judge me. All right. Well, again, still kind of questioning. Yeah, I get that Zik is or in fact, all of these Zeddy are insane, but well, we don't really need the rocket because I already have one. I mean, it's a good thing I held on to it too. Let's just get it, I guess. Okay, so the rocket is kind of controls like the drill, like that. And I already see him. And oh, I will. Yeah, normally I would feel bad for this, but since Master Zik is evil, not so much. Yeah. Sure I don't want to beat up an old man, but if it's Master Zik, of course I do. All right. So I think we'll shit. Okay, so what you gotta do, it's kind of like the same as, I think that's basically why, all we have these slicers is to, like, because his, wow, he was really enjoying that apple juice, but anyway. I think what you want to do, it's actually why we have these slicers in, is because part of this fight does, wait, did we actually get, oh, I guess we didn't get him in one hit like I thought. Okay. Whoa, that I did not mean to do. I did not know how to... Holy crap, I honestly didn't know how I did that. But overall, Master Zik, his first fight at least wasn't horribly easy, but honestly wasn't too bad either. Kind of like in between, kind of like how I like it. Alright, so we got Zone 2 done. Alright. So now it's time for us to go to Zone 3.
I tested the blue one, and he's
Yeah, you
more
did.
powerful than I anticipated. He shows much potential.
Why, thank you.
Who cares about him? Now that I'm free, I want to squeeze Eggman till he pops.
And eat him, I suppose.
Well, yeah.
Hold on.
Ways to make him suffer.
Oh, shit.
But more delicious?
What would you say if I told you we could destroy Eggman's
world and use its energy to make ourselves unbelievably powerful.
Ooh.
Say that I had taught you well.
You know, I think out of all of my family, I think I'm the only one who remembers this cutscene.
Yes, you have.
And I remember this exact cutscene from quote to what's happening. Like, I remember every quote from this.
Eggman's
Oh,
own
nice Minecraft trees, by the way.
causes his destruction.
Yeah, nice one, Zalmon. But what I was gonna say is, you know how Zalmon said, that now that I'm free, I want to squeeze Eggman until he pops? Kind of makes me wonder, what Zalmon just said, does that count as cannibalism? I kind of don't know, actually. Because I don't even know if Zeddy is, like, part human or what. Or, like, I know it's, like, part animal, like almost every Sonic character except Eggman is, but I don't know. Just something to think about. Just, I know it's not really important, but it's just kind of a small minor side note, you know? Alright. I do remember, this one was also a pretty fun one too. But at times it can get kind of hard to, like, you'll see what I mean here right now. Because, like, for some of these, hitting those switches, if you don't, it's instant death. I mean, fun challenge, sure, but sometimes it can get a little bit, risky. Like, right now, not too bad. Not too bad, I would say. But you gotta admire, like, this... Soundtrack-wise, I think this is my favorite, but level-wise, last level is definitely my favorite of the Tropical Coast. But just look at Sonic go like that. But, like, look at the scenery, too. This looks gorgeous. Like, you know, this kind of reminds me of Aquarium Park back from Sonic Colors. I'm gonna want to go on this one, because of the fan. Because I think the fan, if I remember right, is instant death as well. Alright. So we're kind of in, like, a factory, but also a mix of, whatchamacallit, of an underwater zone. Even though, yeah, technically it's not an underwater level, but it's kind of one. I don't know. But here's where things start to get hard briefly. Good. I'm under... Good. Hey, we didn't have to worry about that one. That one switch. Oh, you have to wonder, like, did Eggman build this factory, or who did? Just, there's a lot in this. There's definitely a lot in this one that definitely makes me wonder. So there's an eel. There we go. Oh, honestly, for a second, I did not think we were gonna make that. I think we're just about finished. Alright. Alright. So far, so good. Yeah, see what I mean? I shouldn't have stopped for that ring. Okay, not exactly where we left off, but still some. And I even see the goal point from there. Like, we died, like, right at that goal point. Yes, I know it sucks ass, but I guess I'm just really that dumb. Alright. So, but yeah, this one wasn't too shabby either. But like I said, the soundtrack and background is what really gets this one for me. You know. Cutscene.
Something bad's happening.
I only remember like little snippets of this one.
I don't know. It's like something in the sky is draining the life out of the world. It's animals, even the air feels cold again.
Oh, yeah, that's got to be from Zavok's or Eggman's instructor, but Zavok didn't use it, to be fair. Wow. Ooh. Things are really now looking too good. Alright, so the reason why we got 1,000 is because last episode I kind of went back, I showed the Zelda and Yoshi thing. And now we are going into Zone 4 of Let's get this extra live real quick, actually. Just thought it'd be nice to have it. Alright. Another cutscene. There's the man himself, Master Zik.
I shall prepare for you a lesson in respect.
Or as my brother calls him again, Evil Yoda.
Oh, someone's
And
gonna
I'll actually get to
make
why
it
he called,
cool,
why my
alright?
brother used to call this guy Evil Yoda.
Follow.
As I play along. Alright. So, okay, so the reason why my brother used to call this guy evil, so I also have the 3DS version that I got from one of my stepmom's friends as a birthday gift. For my 15th birthday. Well, it was for my, yeah, I believe it was for my 15th birthday, actually, now that I think about it. Because her daughter didn't play it anymore, so, yeah, they gave it to me as a 15th birthday gift. But, see, the reason why my brother calls this guy Evil Yoda was one time, me and my siblings, spent the whole day playing the 3DS version of this game since I just got it, and we actually cleared the game in, like, 2 days, but yeah, like, whenever we were playing it, my brother, called Master Zik Evil Yoda, because if you kind of think about it, what he's saying is actually kind of on point. He's basically, the reason why he's Evil Yoda is, from what I know about Star Wars, is that Yoda was, Luke Skywalker's, mentor, and therefore, trained him, kind of like how Zik is currently training Zavok to be the next leader of the Zeti. So that's why my brother called him Evil Yoda. Again, definitely a nice play on. Yeah, like, I really like it. Definitely a nice play on, I'll give my brother. Hopefully we weren't just there. Oh no. I teleported to the worst area. This is gonna... Okay, this is gonna be hell to do. Alright. Sorry. Tell me this last one. Is this the last one Yep. For a minute I didn't think it was. Okay. We're probably gonna have to go into this room. And go here. I went on the room to be safe, just in case, like, it killed me if I tried to go to the island alone. Yeah, this is kind of the next part where we have to go. Yeah, you wish, Zik, but I've been out of school for like a year and a half now. Actually, yeah, I graduated like about a year and 3 months ago. Was when I graduated high school. I mean, yeah, dude. Keep in mind, Zik, I'm only 20. Because in real life, here's the thing. I'm only gonna be 20 years old here in like 3 weeks. So yeah. Boom. Boom. Go fly. Dead. Kill those guys. So there's coconuts from Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog again. Like in Sonic 2. And that was definitely... After I played the Origins, that was definitely a fun one. I remember. Well, other than the Death Egg robot, but other than that, that was definitely... That was fun. So, 10... So it's only the second ring? Really? Huh. So we're gonna do that. So we're gonna have to do that kick move at least a few more times throughout this game. That was just the first time that we like kind of needed it for an enemy, you know what I mean? Ah, damn. You know, they should have had an actual, like, here's what I'm kind of surprised about, hold on. Okay, so here's where I left off, or kind of the hardest part of this level. Like, I feel like this is kind of where the game starts to get a little bit harder as you progress, which there's nothing wrong with that at all. That's what makes it. That's part of what makes a game like Sonic fun. Just I kind of thought I'd point it out. All right. So we got a checkpoint there, which is good. We're gonna look out for this giant saber-toothed tiger fish, whatever the hell I want to call it. All right. Boom. Alright. So, I don't kind of remember this. God, how old are you? Yeah, he just said he feels like he's 100 years old, but like, here's one thing I never knew about this, Eddie. Like, how old are each of them? I am genuinely curious. Like, because I mean, Master Zik already kind of looks like he's. I'm just going off human years. Okay, I'm just going off human years, but Master Zik kind of looks like he's at least 90. But okay, so this is here we are. Also, this one isn't really too bad either. It definitely requires some difficulty, but if you can just hit him good enough, like I did, you actually have to do this 3 times instead of just twice, like Blaster. Unlike Blaster's Eddie. Where the hell is a... Okay, here it is. Yeah, for a second I couldn't find a balloon. This is where we need to go.
Did you think I'd been trying up till now?
No, I can't... See, other than... You and Zavok I kind of take seriously. Zaz and Zomon were honestly pretty easy. Zik was... I don't know. The way I feel about Zik, difficulty-wise, he was definitely a lot harder than Zaz and Zomon. But that's just because he's one of the Zeddy. He and Zavok are the Zeddy that I kind of take seriously in this game. They were definitely the most difficult for me, and I think for anybody too, really. But yeah, so, and we're not even quite done yet. We also got another cutscene.
We have a mutual problem. One so large that it will take both of us to overcome.
Whatever.
Oh, and this one's kind of
We
important.
can
This is
handle
kind of an
this
important
by
one.
ourselves.
That may be true, but the rebellious swine have gotten hold of a device of mine, and they're using it in ways for which it was never designed.
What was it designed for, Doctor?
It was supposed to extract energy from our world, but the machine is unstable. Once it reaches full power, it can't be shut off.
Oh.
It will drain our world dry.
Yeah.
So that's what Amy was talking about.
Yes.
You just want to go smash it, don't you?
Well, yeah. What? It's what I do.
Oh, always your answer to everything, Hedgehog. If you wish to create a cataclysmic explosion that will incinerate everything within 100 miles, please smash away.
So there's no off switch?
No, not anymore. I need to get to the machine and reprogram the shutdown sequence. I'll supply the brains. You will supply the brawn I need to get past the Zeddy.
Oh, and you're asking so nice.
Okay, Tails.
Good one, buddy.
No.
Man up, Tails. I don't like working with my most hated enemies any more than you do, but our entire world is at stake.
Yeah, well, teaming up with you feels like the end
Well,
of the world, Eggman.
Yeah, you're one to talk. You and Tails are one to talk. I'm kind of giving Eggman, like I said, for like 2 of these episodes, I've always kind of given Eggman a pass on this because, and kind of here too actually because I mean it's kind of your fault, Sonic, that you screwed this up in the first place, and it's kind of your fault why the Zeddy are in this kind of, I don't know what you call it, but seems like we're not actually quite done here. You got this little question mark thing I want to try out before I actually go and end this. But yeah, Tails and Eggman kind of had no right to talk, being like, "Oh, good one, but you're asking so nicely," and Eggman was asking nicely. But again, he was kind of, again, I understand why Eggman, I completely understand why Eggman is pissed at Sonic, and if I were Eggman, to be blunt, I like Sonic, but yeah, again, even I can admit when he fucks up. And this was definitely a fuck up for him. Okay, that I didn't mean to do. Alright, So this one, the question mark, because I've never really played, but I kind of want to try these. Oh, nice. We got one. Ah, missed it. Okay, so the objective here is, good that we got some lives out of that. Checkpoint. Ah. Again, like I said, I'm a first timer, so some of this I don't, or a lot of this actually, I don't really know was there. Like those spin flowers, I didn't know were there till now. Hey, you learn something new every day. Ah. Oh, wait, so that's what those do when they're not, like resting like they were back in Zone 1? Okay, kind of tight, but maybe I can pull this off? Okay, I thought, try and get that life, but sometimes you just can't get them. Ooh. You know, I remember this one from, another level we're gonna play, like, much later. Like, not really much later, but, like, not for a while. Not for a while. I do remember that guy. Here we are. So yeah, that was kind of it to that one. But yeah, Tropical Coast, I do like this. I did like this one. But anyway, that's going to do it for this one, for this video. I hope you enjoy. If you want to support the channel, be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel and turn your bells on. Also, for my other content, be sure to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, DeviantArt, Smule, and Twitch. And I'm going to go take a shower.